Then the most important aspect related to structure of nucleus is the pore complex. Remaining are simple things which you can understand by the terminology itself. Outer membrane, inner membrane are the two membranes of the nuclear envelope. Okay. Nuclear envelope is also called karyotheca. So karyon always stands for term nucleus. Okay. So karyotheca or nuclear envelope is the outer membrane, which is a double membrane. So you can see you will be having outer membrane, inner membrane. So nuclear envelope is a double membrane structure around the nucleus. Then inside the nucleus, you will be having a fluid-filled matter called nucleoplasm. So that's the fluid inside the nucleus. Nucleoplasm can also be termed as karyolymph. Karyolymph. Okay. So here always karyon. Wherever you find karyon, it designates the nucleus. Clear? Then coming to the nuclear pore complex. When you take the inner membrane of the nucleus, only the inner membrane, not the outer membrane. Okay, only the inner membrane of the nucleus possesses some pores. So pores are nothing but the apertures. So here, like this. Only the nuclear membrane is showing apertures. Now these apertures will allow the inflow of material and outflow of the materials in and out of the nucleus. Okay. Now what is the importance about these pores is, these pores possess special proteins called annulus. These are the proteins which are associated with pores of the nucleus inner membrane, especially inner membrane. Remember that. Okay. Now, what the role of these annulus proteins? They are showing selective permeability of nuclear envelope. I hope you remember this word of selective permeability.
Yes, ma'am.
Can anyone say? Yes, Ronak?
Ma'am, selective permeability is the characteristic by which only particular nutrients or foreign particles can come in the cell.
Yeah, only few materials are allowed to move in or move out. So it's a specificity. The selectivity is nothing but specificity, isn't it? Annulus are the proteins. That's the first point, which are associated with the pore of the inner membrane of nucleus, and they are selective permeable to the materials which will move into the nucleus and which will move out of the nucleus. Now the annulus, the pores, they together will form the pore complex. Okay, so here complex is nothing but association of numerous proteins with pores. What are those numerous proteins? Annulus. That's what. So this is the pore complex related to inner membrane of the nucleus. Then inner membrane also carries some other specificity. So here if you take, I'm just drawing on the diagram, observe. If you take the inner membrane shows some lamellar structures like this. Okay. So these lamellar structures are nothing but the network. A network of fibers. So this network of fibers is called as fibrous lamina. What is the role of this network of fibers? So if we go for the fibrous lamina function, we have to discuss a few points related to cell division. Okay. Here, when you take cell division, mitosis, meiosis, good terminology, impressive. Yeah, fine, Akshat. Yeah. Okay. So, no gender discrimination, just we took mother cell. It can be a father cell also. Yeah. When you take this as a mother cell, it will have a nucleus and a cytoplasm with different cell organelles. So here our concern is about nucleus. Okay. Now when you take a cell, when it undergoes division, it may go for two ways, basically. I'm using the word basically, the basic cell division models I'm giving. The mother cell may divide exactly like this, and you may get the offspring. Assume that the daughter cells. Okay, you may get the offspring with cell nucleus with all the cell organelles, another cell with nucleus and all the cell organelles. This is one way of cell division. The cell is dividing along by two processes called cytokinesis and karyokinesis. Okay, so here kinesis stands for division, cytoplasm, karyon, nucleus. Now the cytoplasm and the nucleus gets divided equally. Division of cytoplasm is nothing but all the cell organelle is distributed equally. So this we call as mitosis. Okay, mitosis is the cell division where you will get equal distribution of all the cell organelles including chromosomes. So I'm insisting on the point chromosomes. I already introduced this word in the last session itself. Okay, when you take chromosomes, the chromosomes will be in the form of sets. Assume human. In human body, if you take chromosome, yeah, mitosis, I didn't define that. I'll define it action. Okay. When you take human body, you will have 23 pairs of chromosomes. So altogether forms how many chromosomes in human body? Yes? 46. Yes. You will have 46 number of chromosomes in each cell throughout your body. Each cell possesses 46 chromosomes. Okay. There is a difference between some other cells which will not carry 46 but only 23. That we'll see in the next cell division point. So far for mitosis, where the cell divides and gives rise to offspring, exactly equal number of chromosomes. That's the terminology. Got it, action? That's the definition. By definition, if you go, mitosis is a cell division where the mother cell will give rise to the offspring with equal number of chromosomes. So here what happens, suppose if mother cell, assume that this is a cell, assume it is a neuron, a nerve cell, a nerve mother cell this is. You got two other nerve cells by cell division. So this neuron nerve cell possesses 46 chromosomes. Then these two nerve cells also possess 46 chromosomes. So what we call in general terminology equal distribution. That's all. But in biology we say same number of chromosomes will be carried to the offspring. Clear?
Yes,
that's the process. Then there is another process called meiosis. Just an extension of mitosis if you understand clearly. If you got the point in mitosis, what we are saying, same set of chromosomes are carried to the offspring. Now here what happens, assume that after you got two daughter cells, each daughter cell will give rise to again two more daughter cells. Just drawing a flowchart like thing over here. It change the color so that you will understand the proper way. Here you are getting 4 offspring. Okay. So what is happening? Out of 46 chromosomes, here you will get only 23. Here only 23. And again here also 23. What happened? Reduction happened in meiosis. So meiosis can be defined as a cell division where there will be reduction in chromosome distribution offspring. That forms the meiosis definition. In other words, this is the, you can go with numbers. 46 chromosomes, From one cell, you got 2 cells, and from another cell, you got 2 cells. Okay. Crude example, connectivity between mitosis and meiosis. Actual process is very different and it happens in several stages. Okay. Don't get bored the different stages. Just understand what really happens in mitosis and meiosis. Equal distribution of chromosomes, mitosis. Reduction in number of chromosomes, meiosis. That's all. Division goes for dividing cell. How a cell gets divided? By 2 methods. One is cytokinesis. Other one is karyokinesis. Okay. Now, when we take cytokinesis, division of cytoplasm. Karyokinesis, division of nucleus. Assume that this is a cell. Take an example, it's a nerve cell. Okay. Now, a nerve cell will be having a nucleus and cytoplasm with all cell organelles. If the cytoplasm and the nucleus divides equally, then it is called mitosis. To understand it in a better way, equally means, suppose assume that nerve cell is possessing 46 chromosomes. Okay. Now, out of 46 chromosomes, all the 46 chromosomes will be carried to the daughter cell. So, here also 46 chromosomes, here also 46 chromosomes. The same nucleus with all the cell organelles and cytoplasm. This is mitosis. When you go for meiosis is the process where the chromosome number gets reduced. The same cytokinesis and karyokinesis happens, but you will get 4 daughter cells. The offspring will be 4. Nucleus will be divided, cytoplasm will be divided, and the whole cell will be formed. Okay, in meiosis. But the chromosome distribution gets reduced. Reduced in the way each individual offspring will get only 23 chromosomes. Okay, so this happens when mitosis is followed by meiosis. We take the fibrous lamella. So I was just telling that fibrous lamella as the granular structure or network structure which you will find like this at the inner membrane of the, I'm just drawing on the slide. Okay. So these are the fibrous lamella, network like fibers. So what these fibers will do is, these fibers will help in movement of chromosomes during meiosis. That's our point of interest lies. Now meiosis is the reduction division of cell where the fibrous lamella helps the chromosome to move during this process. That's all. Okay. Then the other important point here is about chromatin.